Also this morning, we are talking gas prices. In Oregon right now, the average is $4.09 a gallon. It's almost 50 cents more in Washington at $4.58. Both are well above the national average of $3.66. The fact is, gas is much more expensive on the West Coast, averaging $4 a gallon for the second week in a row. So what is causing all this? Devon Haskins talked to AAA to get some answers for us. So Devon, please tell us some relief is on the way.
Yes, I think that's the answer we all want. So good news, AAA says it looks like we're near the spring peak. Bad news, we may have a few more weeks of climbing gas prices before we actually get there. And in the last month, gas in Oregon has risen more than 20 cents a gallon. So what's causing it? Well, a few different factors are at play. First, the price for a barrel of crude oil is just below $80. But at the beginning of the month, OPEC announced it would cut production by 1 million barrels, which increased oil prices to above $80 a barrel. Well, this week, those prices slightly fell. And if you're wondering why that matters, about 53% of what we pay per gallon is based on those crude oil prices. The rest is made up by refining costs, marketing, distribution, and taxes. Another factor is the demand picks up as it gets lighter out. A lot more people are driving in the evening. And finally, the summer fuel blend making its way to the pumps. Essentially what that means is it's a special blend that burns cleaner, but it costs more to produce. States have until May 1st to begin switching over, but California's deadline was April 1st, which is likely driving up prices here on the West Coast.
The good news is this is a much more normal year. Last year things were crazy because of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. And then you'll recall last fall, we had a number of refinery outages here on the West Coast that sent our prices above $5 a gallon in the fall during months when we normally see prices decline. So I like this year what I'm seeing in the crystal ball.
So when it does come to taxes on the gas, we all know the West Coast is a lot more expensive, it seems. Washington, as you can see, they have a federal tax of 18 cents per gallon of gas. Plus, they also tack on 49 cents for a gallon of gas. Oregon is a little bit less. You have a federal tax 24, state 38. But Portland, they tack on a 10-cent gas tax. So I will leave you with something positive, I guess, in all this. When it does peak, it should level out over the summer. But again, dip again before the fall.